Good afternoon, everyone. It is November 22nd, 2022, a Tuesday. Before we get into the actual daily plan for tomorrow's session, for the RTH session on the 23rd, I want to quickly take a look at our weekly outlook here. Tomorrow we have a crap ton of data before the Turkey Day. 8:30 a.m. we start early with durable goods orders, 9:45 flash services, 10 o'clock new home sales, and 2 p.m. FOMC minutes. Price wise, we did not even visit this 14 area. I said on Sunday during the weekly outlook that I am bullish as long as we hold 45, and I'm still looking for. I would still lean long over 39.25, and if we include the full Globex sessions, our low I believe was 37s, and after that we just held 45s and have trended our way up on this Tuesday today. And we end up closing right around that '07 half level. Again, that being right around the high of the week from a couple weeks ago after that CPI rip at '09 quarter, I believe, and then '07 half being last week's value area high. So we are closing right on the highs of value for today's session. What I'm looking for now is, can we get above this patch of inventory from, I believe this was another data release pre-market, but anyway, what I'm looking for is, can we get above this patch of inventory, this prior week's high at, I believe, 38.75, and can we get into 51 and the gap that goes higher? Let's just switch this to the RTH really briefly, and there you go. You can see the gap sits at oh, I did not realize we matched that to the tick, 51 quarter being that Tuesday high of the day. So 51, I want to see if we can blow these highs and get into this gap and get into that 4100 number. That is interesting. I did not note that before. That 4051 Tuesday's RTH high, which we have, oh yeah, 51 quarter. So we matched that during Globex last week. That's interesting. 51. I think we came just one tick short. Oh, 2 ticks short of that high. So I do think these highs could break, and we'll get into that yearly VWAP at 4088 roughly. But really, I'm looking for us to close the gap around 4100. So let's go into the actual daily time frame. So keeping in mind, again, I'm pretty bullish above that 45 number. I am curious what the halfback is. If we just take the low to high here, 81.75, and if we take the RTH high to low, where do we set at? We end up with 3975.75. So I am bullish above that 75 to 80 number. I'd be aggressively looking for longs. Let's put it that way. So let's go into the actual daily plan for tomorrow. Surprise, surprise, it's all green on here. I'm looking to buy any sort of dips tomorrow. Let's go to a 5 minute just to make things a little bit cleaner. What do we have? 96 quarter is value area high from today's session using the 4 p.m. close, so I will be looking to be bid there. I think it's actually 96 half, but the high volume node is 96 quarter, I believe, so I'll be looking to buy that. That is also where we have a nice patch of inventory, so I'll be looking to buy 96s for a move back up. I'll also be looking to buy 4015, 4018.75 being our POC from that Tuesday session, but 4015 a nice level during that Tuesday session, and 4017 in general. I mentioned this last week a number of times, but 4017 was such a great number throughout September, and I believe even late August had a few. Yeah, late August had, that's July, and August also used it nicely, this 4017 area. So I will be looking to buy 4015 tomorrow. Buying 4015, buying 28 half, just a nice level. And I went back and I looked through some previous data. 28 half does look really great. That is also where we caught a bid during that data release. There was a quick retrace and buy there. Hard to see. Or sorry, it was at 30 half. But so 30 half and 28.75 or 28 half, both of interest. But 28 half, just a little bit cleaner. So that is where I'll be looking to buy for tomorrow. And above that, just looking to buy on our way into the gap close. So looking to buy 43.75, 55 half, 64 and 80 half, and 95. I doubt we get any higher than that. That's just a little bit ambitious there. To the downside, I will also be bid at 86 quarter. That just kind of being where we made some spike highs around the IB. Maybe it takes 85.75 instead. But 86 quarter, just around that spike high around the IB, as well as the POC from today's session. So I will be bid there. That is where we had our major move upwards. Below that, if we do get below kind of that opening range high, around 80-ish, I will be looking to sell this thing. I think you would get some mean reversion back into either weekly VWAP or down in towards the weekly pocket 60 prior week's pocket 69.75 or settlement highs around 70.5. I think you end up reverting towards this area, if not lower, and maybe it catches a bid or something, but I think you would get a nice offer at 79.5, just because that would mean the majority of the momentum would be away from the bulls. Just like I mentioned in that other chart where we're looking at the halfbacks, you would be, I believe, right around that halfback, 77 quarter, yeah. So I'd be looking for us to trade around 74, 74 half, and then taking that 79 half short, just for that move back below the prior week's halfback. So that's what I would be looking for. Other than that, I think that's it. I will sell weekly value area low if we get down into there after a tag of 43.75. I would probably still be bid at 26 just for that extreme long buy. Other than that, that's all I have. So just buying these green guys after a 5-point move above, hitting the retracement long, and shorting these red guys after 5 points down, and then hitting the retracement short. That's all I have. It might be a good idea to be mindful of when these data releases are hitting the tape, and don't be on the wrong side of them. 8:30, 9:45, 10 o'clock, and 2 p.m. What I would not be surprised with is some sort of generally an aggressive move up early in the morning, and then kind of puttering out while we wait for the minutes, and then another sort of volatile afternoon into the close, into the long weekend. Friday, I'm not going to be trading, so tomorrow I will just be looking for one trade and cutting it there. Whether that's a win or a loss, that's only because this will be my first time trading the pre-holiday session, as far as I know, as far as I can remember. But that's what I'm looking for tomorrow. That's all I have for you guys. This video is getting a little bit long, so hope that helps. Trade safe, you guys, and I would be careful fading. I would be careful taking the short side tomorrow. I believe Adam Mancini had a stat up, something like 75% of these pre-Turkey days are green in the last 20 years, including the 07-08 year. So, yeah, statistically speaking, we're looking at a green week here. So, hope that helps, and trade safe, you guys.